Ciao ragazzi, eccoci stasera con una nuova chiacchierata per fare la conoscenza con un altro dei protagonisti della prossima Red Bull XAlps 2025. Attesissima 12ª edizione della più appassionante gara di Hike and Fly al mondo. Quest'anno FIVL con i suoi canali e con il sottoscritto è stata invitata formalmente e accreditata come media press nella competizione. Quindi saremo presenti nei giorni preparatori allo start, durante la gara e poi durante lo svolgimento saremo di nuovo live con i teams, i piloti, gli organizzatori che man mano avranno modo di collegarsi con noi. Ok, siamo pronti? Questa sera non indugiamo oltre, siamo pronti per parlare con...
Hi everybody, I'm Damien Lacaze. I just heard that I'm selected for the next Red Bull XAlps. I'm really happy to come back and to try to make as good as possible, maybe better, we'll see.
Ok, siamo oggi con Damien Lacaze, grandissimo pilota. La volta scorsa ci ha fatto vedere dei numeri pazzeschi, quindi grazie mille. Thank you very much, Damien, for being here with us.
You're welcome.
Thank you. First of all, congratulations for the winning of the Born to Race just 1 week ago, more or less, a few days ago.
Thanks. Born to Fly, yeah. Yes, it was a nice race, short race, but very nice every year.
Yeah, I remember you already won it in 2019, if I'm not wrong.
And 17, 3 times.
And
now.
17, 3 times. Okay, yeah. Good. Okay, so just to remind a little bit, 2 years ago, the last XAlps, you are already a veteran. You did already 2 races and 2 times as a supporter. So 4 times in the XAlps in total, correct?
Yeah, it's I did it 2 times already, and I supported Benoit Wouters in 2017.
Right.
So, yeah.
And yes, and we remember last time the longest fly ever of the XAlps was from you. So again, congratulations for that also. Yeah.
Thank you. It was a great day too.
Absolutely. Yes. Right. So I mean, looking that you are at the top of this sport since 2017 and going on and on and always, I'm following you on Instagram, so I saw the flights in Pakistan, also in Morocco over the Atlas. I mean, so many activities. You still have a very strong motivation and power, let's say.
Yeah, thank you. I'm not sure to be at the top ranking or top level of the world, but I do what I love, and it's working. I don't know why. Since I start paragliding, it's working quite well since the beginning, and it wasn't the same situation with other sports. You know, I play rugby when I was young, and I was not good. And I was a climber before, and I was not very technical. I was a good mountaineer, but not a technical climber. And in paragliding, I don't know why, but it's work well. So and I like that. So all is perfect for me. And I'm still motivated to progress, to learn new things, and to discover new activities like combos now. Combined with mountaineering with my friend Fabi, and I can fly still. Maybe one day I will stop because it's demanding more and more energy, more and more investment to stay in the top, because the pilots, the athletes are more professional now, and younger as well. So for the moment it's working. We'll see in some after XAlps if I decided to slow down or to keep going. We will see. I don't know yet,
Right.
but for the moment I love that.
Right. Yeah, it's true what you say. The level of pilots it's increasing. I mean, this year when I look to all the list of pilots, there are so many possible winners of the race because so many are at very high level.
Yeah, I think this year maybe I didn't check exactly, but maybe 12 to 15 pilots can reach the podium. And 2 years ago it was strong level 2, but before there were 5 to 10 pilots very good, and in XAlps it's very heterogeneous level because they selected pilots from all over the world, and but this year it's stronger and stronger, and despite the fact XAlps Red Bull wants to select it like Olympic Games athletes from for all over the world, so the level can keep heterogeneous, but yeah, I think at least 15 pilots will be very strong on this one.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
for sure, if the selection was based only on the level, it will be worse or better. But the level can be higher, but with 80 or 90% of European athletes, and Red Bull doesn't want that.
Yes, sure. I agree with you on this point. What do you think, Damien, about the route this year? This fact to have this crossing point in St. Moritz, a lot of hair spaces, I believe, it's not going to be an easy route.
Yeah, honestly, I think it's a very interesting route. On the first thing when we saw it, because there is lots of part of the route I don't know really. It's crossing the main range several times, lots of times, and we go further in France, and that's a good way. But on the other end, it's quite long, and well, the length of the route, it's not really a problem. It's 50 km more than 2 years ago, and it's not a problem. But there is lots of turn point where we have to land in the bottom, and 3 via ferratas. And I don't know why there is 3 via ferratas, because it's long. It's not very interesting for us, at least, and it's not very technical. It's easy ones. Just we lose half a day each time, and depending of the time we will arrive, but we can lose 100k if it's on the best flying hours. So yeah, maybe they did that to be sure we don't make goal in 6 or 7 days like 2 years ago, because I can imagine for them and for the sponsors it's not very interesting. But the risk is maybe there will be no pilot in goal in 12 days. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
this is absolutely,
we have to prepare to make a long race and not a sprint, and the weather will decide at the end, as usual.
Yes, I absolutely thought the same. When I saw the route, I said maybe this year, if the weather is not really good, to be the first year to not see anyone showing up in the given time to Zeremsee, because
it's possible.
Really, crossing the Alps 4 times, or you are flying a lot, or it's quite difficult.
And very short legs between turn points, maybe less than 100 kilometers. Except the legs between Les Deux Alpes and Locarno.
Where was your longest fly last time? So you know already how to do it.
Almost, yeah. I know, a bit earlier. We will see.
Yes, right. Damien, we know that the XAlp is a race for solo pilots, but also it's a team race. How is your team? How did you manage that?
My team is great, and is growing every year. So this year it's the first time for me we'll have 2 vans, 2 cars, and with 6 people plus me.
Ah.
So 3 in each van, and yeah, for me that's the first time. The 2 previous ones, we made it with one car and 3 or 4 people. And it's different, maybe more difficult to manage, but on the other end, it's more comfortable to be sure to have a car in each valley I need, each size of a mountain, for example, and I can have lots of competencies in each person's. So yeah, it's a try, and moreover, we'll be 6, 7 plus me in the on the race, but there is also one, I don't know the name in English, router,
Yes.
behind his screen at home, to watch all the action and watch live tracking, and he will be talk to me, chat with me in direct, in live, to help me in decisions, in strategy, and he will be in contact with the team too, of course. So yeah,
Right.
it's a big team.
Big team. Yeah, I believe more or less this is the choice of everyone considering the route this year, because if you have only one van and you just cross 2 valley, which in paragliding it's quite easy, but for them maybe it takes 4 hours or
Yeah,
5 hours to arrive. Yeah,
especially in Locarno and Bellinzona, when we cross to Italy, the drive is very long, and for us, it's one which to cross. So it's important for that, and yeah, I'm sure they will be perfect. They are all very motivated, and I finally find all the competencies I was looking for, and the last guy just joined us 1 week ago. So it was
so very, very fresh.
because I was wondering, and I made a bad choice at the beginning. It was hard to accept for me and for the guy who choose, but yeah, I need to make my race and to make my choices, and I was not able to be happy with a profile that don't enter in what I want.
Yes, sure.
So yeah, it was sad to make, and I'm very sad for this guy, because it's a really cool guy. But yeah, I choose to change at the last moment, and some friends helped me and said me, look, Quivel 2 years ago, he changed the whole team 2 weeks before the race, and
Right. Yeah.
and yeah, the decision is made now, and it's good because it's done.
Right. But normally, let's say you are more the kind of pilot that decide yourself on your feeling when you're flying, or you rely a lot on what they are telling you from home or from the team.
I think this year will be for sure different, because the 2 previous one, I was decided almost alone, not alone, but the guys in the car are not always ready to answer, or are driving, or in the stressful situation, and it's not easy to take, je sais pas comment on dit,
good
to keep
decision.
calm, and to see the whole situation, and to think with peace.
Yes.
So most of the time I was forced to decide it alone, and I just ask from where are the others, or what's going on ahead or behind, and this time I will have a guy far from the race, on a peaceful place, with 10 or 12 screens behind him, and it's a coach. It's Julien Garcia, the French coach, the coach of the French team. He does that for Maxime as well, and so he's very performant on this on this job, and I think it will be help me a lot. But I have to keep in mind to to be able to take my decision and to think by myself as well, and take the better of the two situations.
Yes, sure. Yeah, I believe it is a very good combination because for sure, especially toward the end of the race, you have accumulated a lot of tiredness. Maybe you don't sleep one night and then you have to work for the night pass and whatever can happen. I mean, it's going to be very stressful coming back after St. Moritz and then going up again. So it's absolutely important to have somebody which can give the good advice from a safe and a point at home, let's say.
Yeah, exactly. When we are tired or exhausted with no sleep or big lack of sleep, it's very helpful to have someone who help you to think, because it's sometimes it's impossible to take the whole situation, and we stay blocked in our valley and impossible to watch behind. And it's I'm sure it's a huge help.
Yes. So, Damien, what do you do when you are not flying? I mean, in your private life, I know you are a sailor. You love also the sea, not only the air.
I'm not exactly a sailor because I already sail, and I did a long journey, a 1-year journey with my family on a sailboat. But actually, I don't have any sailboat because I already sold it, and I'm living not so close to the sea. But I'm walking. I will dream to be a pro athlete, but I'm not. So I'm working this for 1 year now. I'm half time. And I do also paragliding instructor to complete with XAC courses or XAC tandem. And I have 2 daughters and a family also. So it takes me lots of time, but it's a challenge to make everything working in one day. But for the moment, it's working. Thanks to my girlfriend, my wife, because she is very comprehensive and she understands me. But we'll see if I can do that for a long time. The girls are growing and ask me more and more, and it's every year is a bit more complicated.
Yes, sure. For sure, she is your first supporter. Sure. Damien, one last question. I always ask it to all the pilots, and I have so many different replies, so I really love this one. I mean, when is your magic moment in flying? Somebody say, oh, when I fly in sunset, or when I do this, or when I do that. Which is your magic moment in paragliding?
In general, or one moment I have in my life, you mean?
One moment that you had in your life that you did something that you said, wow, this is really fantastic.
It's hard to choose one, but maybe some glides in South Africa after more than 400 km with over the flatland with the sunset. It's the flatland and the desert. It's magical, but also some last glide. It's last glide, I think, because when the job is done and you just have to enjoy and nothing else. Some last glide from Col de l'Izoard with the nice night coming. It's magical too. When we need to put up the glasses to see the landing. But I love these moments when you you did better, and now it's only pleasure to go down and to land happy.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Very nice. Absolutely agree with you. Absolutely. Yes. Okay. So, Damien, thanks a lot for this interview.
You're welcome.
We are going to see you at the start in the prologue for sure, and then at the race in Kitzbühel. And all the best for you and your team. And so Well, all things set to be good. So
Thank
have
you
a
very
nice
much,
race.
Rinaldo. Thank you.
Thank you.
See you
Bye.
soon. Bye.
Bye bye.